Sanju, do you think that all the hard work from Trivandrum carrying your crate and all have been rewarded through these two knocks? And also, did last match knock had a huge impact on this knock?
Yes, sir. Hi, how are you? Doing good. So, first of all, yes, it feels really great or really relieved that I have been actually from a few years trying to do something like this for my country. So, just waiting with a lot of patience, a lot of inner work, a lot of training, a lot of practice. I think, yeah, so definitely I should be very grateful, but I kind of feel that we have one more step to go. If we do that, then I think all the work, all everything was worth it. So I feel that one more inning should be really good. And yes, I think last innings definitely played a good role in this innings as well. So I know that I was timing the ball really well. I was taking good decisions. I thought the if you are in form, you should definitely contribute for your team in this game as well. So that's how I prepared for today, and things came on very nicely today.
Sanju, the last 9 months were really difficult for you. You were moved down the batting order, and then you came up again in New Zealand series, and then there was pressure on you. The runs didn't come. Eventually, initially for the World Cup, you didn't make it to the playing 11. Finally, you did get your chance. So during that really difficult time, how did you stay motivated? Because in cricket the chances don't come really that easily.
Yes, I think that was very, very challenging for me. I think I definitely wanted to come and do what I'm trying to do now for the country, contribute and win games in the World Cup. But I think I was trying a bit too much in the New Zealand series. I wanted to make an impact and get into the 11 of the World Cup here. But I think this format. I think this cricket can get very funny. Even the best in the world actually struggle to score runs in this format. So I think I had to respect the game. I had to come back to my basics, work a bit more from my basic. I think a lot of work did go really well. I think when hard times were coming, I think my close people, the people whom I love, whom I support, they were with me, and I closed all my windows. I shut down my phone. I was not in social media. I'm still not in social media, so less noise, less people interacting with me. So I think that really helped me to focus on the right direction, and I'm very happy how I'm going.
Sanju, congrats. You spoke about insecurities creeping in, self-doubts creeping in Kolkata. What is the difference in terms of your approach? Because there you were chasing, the target, what you had to do. Here, do you factor a lot of variables coming in? How did you approach that? And you're finally going to be playing in a T20 World Cup final. You missed out last time. Like what that means?
Yeah, it means really one of the best moments in my life is happening. So I'm very grateful for that. And yeah, I think I have been playing this format for a very long time. I played around 300 or 400 T20s. So I played from top 1 to 6. So I have captained a franchise. So I kind of have the experience of knowing what does a team demand at the moment and what is the exact role of myself in this 11. So I think that clarity definitely helps you to score runs the way you want to. And last match was all about, I think, taking the team along. I think as soon as we builded a momentum, I think wickets were falling in the last game, so I had to finish it off till the last ball. But this game was completely different. When you are batting first in Wankhede, you know that no score is enough here. So I just wanted to, after I got a start, I wanted to capitalize on as many as sixes or fours I could possibly hit for the team.
संजू पिछले 2 इनिंग्स जो आपने खेली ऑलमोस्ट 100 दोनों में मिस किए, लेकिन दिल्ली में जो पारी आपकी बड़ी छोटी सी पारी थी, आपका एक्चुअली पूरा वर्ल्ड कप दांव पे लगा हुआ था, वहाँ पर छोटा सा कैमियो खेला, उसकी कितनी इंपॉर्टेंस थी? क्योंकि आप तब भी अटैकिंग खेल रहे थे, फिर उसके बाद भी एक छोटी पारी रही अगले मैच में, वो भी छोटी थी। बर्डन इतने दिनों से संजू सैमसन पे जो उम्मीदों का भार 10-15 साल से चल रहा है, अब लग रहा है वो खत्म हो गया, हल्का फील कर रहा हूँ।
भाई 2 सेंचुरी मिस नहीं हुआ है, एक 97 और 89 क्या बना है, बहुत बड़ी बात है। नहीं, आई एम वेरी 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 ग्रेटफुल फॉर दैट। सो चल रहा है भी, लाइक आपने देखा है मेरा गेम, बहुत साल से फॉलो किया होगा आपने, कि मैं अगर मेरे को अच्छा लग रहा है तो आई ट्राई टू गिव अ ग्रेट स्टार्ट फॉर माई टीम। आजकल आपको पता है कि पावर प्ले में ही मैच बनता और बिगड़ता है। सो एज सुन एज यू गेट 3-4 बॉल आपने देख लिया तो फिर आप ट्राई टू अटैक ही करते हैं, जैसे अभिषेक करते आ रहे हैं इतने मैचों से, ईशान कर रहा है और मैं कर रहा हूँ, तो टॉप 3 इज ऑल अबाउट गोइंग and exploding in the power play. So sometimes you actually end up on the negative side of the result. Sometimes you do this. Actually, you can't but change your character or change the game plan because we are batting till number 8 और बैटिंग बहुत नीचे है. तो टीम की ज़रूरत के हिसाब से आप खेलने की कोशिश करो. आपका दिन है तो आप पूरा ले जाओ, नहीं तो दूसरों को सपोर्ट करो. एक और मैच फिर बहुत हल्का फील करो.
संजू, आज 499 रन्स लगे पर जीत का मार्जिन सिर्फ 7 रन था. आपने जब बैटिंग से अपना काम किया, उसके बाद जब कीपिंग कर रहे थे, जब वो डिफरेंट व्यू आता है और इतनी जब बीच में जेकब बेथल मार रहे थे, तो आप कैसे रीड कर रहे थे उस टाइम गेम सिचुएशन, और क्या लगा उस टाइम की गेम कहाँ स्लिप हो सकता है या स्लिप हुआ प्रॉबेबली कि मार्जिन इतना कम रहा, और थोड़ा कंडीशंस को अगर आप सम अप कर पाओ कैसी थी आज?
हाँ, पता नहीं यार, T20 क्रिकेट कहीं और ही जा रहा है, मेरे को पता ही नहीं चल रहा. लेकिन आप पहले पावर प्ले में 3 विकेट गिरा तो दे वर डेफिनेटली ट्राइंग टू कम हार्ड एट अस एंड देन वी गॉट 3 विकेट्स इन द पावर प्ले. देन आई थॉट ओके यार, थोड़ा गेम आ गया हमारे पास. बट द वे Bethel batted and the partnership which they had, I kind of felt here, no, it's still possible. They needed 13 runs per an over. They were getting 2 boundaries every over. It was very easy for them at the middle stage. But the way our bowlers came back, I think the quality which we have in Arshdeep, in Hardik and Bumrah, तो आप जानते ही हो. I think he is a once in a generation bowler which we are very lucky to have. I think the way he bowled those 6 Yorkers in line, I think then you have kind of a confidence रहता है, नहीं यार बुमराह का एक बचा है और अर्शदीप का एक बचा है, डाल देगा. तो वो कॉन्फिडेंस था. बट एट द सेम टाइम यू हैव टू गिव क्रेडिट टू द इंग्लैंड बैटर्स ऑल्सो, द वे दे केम अप, द वे दे एक्चुअली studied the condition, and I think we had a great game.
Sanju, when you were dropped today, what did you think? What was playing on your mind? Did you think that 100 is around the corner now that I have got a life?
Yes, मैम, बहुत अनलकी रहा हूँ, मगर लक भी थोड़ा कभी कभार चल लेता है. तो I was very fortunate कि हाँ यार, एक अपने पाले में भी आ गया तो ले लेते चुपचाप. So yeah, I was very fortunate, but you can't actually. बहुत पहले भी कैचेस छुड़े हैं मेरे बैटिंग में, तो मुझे पता है अगर कैचेस के बारे में ज़्यादा सोचता नहीं. मारने वाला बॉल था, मैंने मारा, मगर कैच छूट गया, कोई बात नहीं, अगली बार थोड़ा और तेज मार देंगे. सो यू कीप इट वेरी सिंपल. आई थिंक यू डोंट थिंक अबाउट लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स एट दैट मोमेंट. नो, बॉलर्स को कहाँ मारना है, कैसे कैलकुलेट करना है, योर माइंड इज ऑलवेज इन दैट प्रोसेस.
संजू, वेल प्लेड. आज पिच के बारे में कुछ बताएंगे आप? दोनों तरफ से मतलब आज बॉलर को बहुत पड़ी है. इतना आसान नहीं है, फिर भी आज ऑलमोस्ट 500 रन स्कोर हुए. तो क्या कहोगे, पिच कैसा रहा फर्स्ट इनिंग में? एंड देन ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर था, बट
या ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर था. हमको पहले पता था, हम ड्रेसिंग रूम में बात कर रहे थे कि सेकेंड इनिंग्स में ड्यू आएगा नहीं आएगा. बट आया भी हो नहीं भी हो, विकेट बहुत अच्छा लग रहा था टॉस से पहले. इवन कवरिंग ऑफ ग्रास था. आई थिंक इट वाज अ वेरी ट्रू विकेट. आई थिंक आफ्टर फर्स्ट ओवर ही मैंने और अभिषेक बात कर रहे थे, यार पाजी आज तो बहुत बढ़िया विकेट लग रहा है. तो अभिषेक वाज सेइंग आफ्टर द पावर प्ले कि यार 250 कम से कम लगाने चाहिए, ऐसा विकेट था. सो आई थिंक डेफिनेटली इट वाज अ हाई स्कोरिंग गेम एंड बोथ ऑफ द टीम्स प्लेड रियली वेल.
Sanju, you've had a few battles with Jofra Archer in the past. Sometimes he's got the better of you. Today, you got dropped off his bowling, but you hit some huge boundaries off him as well. Tell us a little bit about that battle and how you prepared for it and how you think it went.
Yeah, I think it was definitely playing in my mind. Last time when we played them in home conditions, 5 games we played England, I think Jofra was definitely a very effective bowler at that time. So I had to do some preparation. I had to be a bit more clear in my head how I'm going to face it, and then I think I tried to apply it today. So he's definitely a world-class bowler. You need to respect what he does, and at the same time you need to be confident as well. I think I was a bit more confident that I just played a really good innings couple of days ago, so I think I need to take that confidence forward, and that kind of helped me to tackle the bowlers today.
संजू, इतनी एफर्टलेसली सिक्सेस आप मारते हैं, तो ये इसके पीछे क्या राज है? और जुबिन भरूचा के साथ आप हर सीरीज के पहले मोस्टली काम करते हैं, टूर्नामेंट के पहले, तो वो थोड़ा बताएंगे कि कितना हेल्प होता है उससे?
हाँ, डेफिनेटली बहुत हेल्प होता है, एंड बहुत काम करते रहते हैं हमारे बहुत सारे लोग. हमसे जुड़े होते हैं, जुबिन सर जुड़े हैं, definitely lot of people are helping me, and those kind of support and practice definitely helps to come and contribute here. बॉल देख के घुमाओ भी है, निकल जाता है, क्या बताऊं मैं.
Sanju, can you talk about Bethell from standing behind the wickets and the way he was looking at the situation and reading the situation, especially his contest against Warren? Even at the end, you ran up to Dubey and said something because it was a very vital last 6 balls. Can you talk about Bethell and more importantly how he was reading Warren?
How Bethell was playing Varun?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think first of all it's a bit very hard job for a spinner to bowl the 6th over in the power play where there is nothing much in the wicket and batsmen are trying to swing and they are trying to get maximum out of that in the power play. So I think credit has to go to Varun to take up that challenge and still be positive and do what he does actually. So Bethell and the quality of batters which we have in this international cricket, and more than the skill level they have, I think now that fearless approach which has come in, I think the wickets like Wankhede, it gets a bit tough for the bowlers to come and do their job, but it's just a matter of getting couple of sixes less hitting. I think that's where we are trying to work on as a unit, and yeah, I think that's what I feel. It's better to be a batsman nowadays.
Sanju, you mentioned about reliance on Arshdeep and Bumrah in that 17th and 18th, but can you just give a sense about the discussions that were going on about whether to use both of them in the 17th and 19th or use them by the end of
Yeah, I think the game was going neck to neck and they were trying to actually get 13s, 15s in an over, but I think we knew that if we take the game till the end, I think they might actually get heavy on us. So I think we just wanted to finish off the game a bit earlier. So I think that's where we tried to bowl Bumrah and Arshdeep and Hardik in those 3 overs, and that I think definitely played well today.
संजू, you just said कि cricket is such a leveler. कभी-कभी जो top batsmen होते हैं वो भी form थोड़ा सा problem होता है, run scoring different होता है. तो as a fellow opener, Abhishek is now going through the same phase which you have gone through recently. तो आपको क्या लगता है कि ऐसे phase में, I know it's bit individual choices है, लेकिन what is the most important thing for a player? Like जैसे आपने कहा कि आपने you shut down from the social media, shut down the outside noise. क्या team से security आप चाहिए, या मतलब what is actually the primary requirement at this point?
I think we are taking care of all our players. To be very honest, we have a really great environment in the dressing room. Both of our leaders, Gigi Bhai and Surya, has a lot of faith and confidence in Abhishek, and we try to actually help him in the way he actually requires. I think he has definitely gone through lots of ups and downs in his career, so he's also trying to find a way out, and we all are with him. And I think it's just a matter of couple of sixes he hits in the middle, and everything can change in this format. I think we still believe in him, and we feel that I think final is going to be his day. I think I kind of feel that he's definitely going to come really great on the last day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi Harry, I know a million things must be racing through your mind, but what's your overwhelming reaction after that?
Yeah, disappointed, but extremely proud. Couldn't ask of much more as a captain, to be honest. I think we've had an amazing campaign, and I said the other day that we're never out of games, and that's proven again tonight that we were in the game all the way until the last over. And yeah, I'm just extremely proud of the boys, and all the boys should be extremely proud of themselves as well.
Jacob was awesome. Obviously, he took the headlines tonight. I mean, not for the first time this winter, do England really have a gem on their hands there?
Yeah, absolutely. He's a phenomenal player, as we've seen tonight in a high-pressure situation against India on the home turf as well. The way that he played that innings there was just phenomenal, and again, he should be extremely proud of what he's done tonight and this whole winter, and even into the back end of our summer. He's been unbelievable. He's going to have a hell of a career with England, and I'm looking forward to hopefully spending a lot of time with him in the future.
And there was a bit of a crossroads moment in India's innings. Did that drop of Samson sort of play on your mind quite a bit?
Yeah, catches win matches, don't they? And unfortunately, it didn't stay in my hands. And yeah, it's just one of them things. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it, and he played a very, very good innings as well, and arguably won him the game.
Does it linger? Do you keep thinking about it, or do you just sort of park it and move on?
Yeah, obviously it's in the back of your mind. I kept on looking at the scoreboard, and when he was piling the runs on, I was like, oh, I'm going to have to get 89 tonight. And yeah, it's not ideal, but yeah, it's happened now.
Just lastly, your first tournament in the books. I think you obviously touched on it a little bit earlier, saying you were proud, but how do you reflect on the tournament?
Yeah, I think, like I said, we haven't been out of any game in this competition all the way until the last over, and yeah, I'm extremely proud of the way that the boys have stuck to their guns. They've done everything that I've asked of them. Me and Baz have asked of them, and the coaches, and yeah, we've been a hard team to beat, even in them tough situations, and we have unfortunately not won tonight. But again, we should be extremely proud of the way that we've almost chased down 250 and on their home turf, with them knowing the best plans throughout the comp.
Simon, go ahead.
It's the most runs England's ever conceded in a T20, and the most India have as well. But can you just talk me through your thinking and your decision making as you were trying to stem the flow?
Yeah, it's tough. They just have batsmen coming out of everywhere. Yeah, they've got some extremely good players. They're clean ball strikers. If you miss, you're going for 6 or 4. And unfortunately, we didn't probably execute as well as we could have done tonight, and that's cost us slightly. And alongside with some drop catches in there as well. And yeah, like I said before, though, I'm just extremely proud of the way that the boys have played this competition.
I think you said yesterday that you've got a team that doesn't ever know that they're beaten. I think when you came out to start your innings today, the win predictors had England a single-figure percentage chance of winning, but your team never accepted that, and stayed in it all the way through to, I guess, the 17th, 18th over. Does that make you? I mean, how does that make you feel?
Yeah, again, extremely proud. They've done everything that we've asked of them. They've fought their asses off, and we've been in the game until the very last ball almost every game. And yeah, we've got some extremely good players in there, some extremely tough characters as well to play some of the innings that we have done in this competition, and deliver some of the overs that we have done as well. Yeah, we've had a very good campaign, and unfortunately it's not paid off tonight.
We've got Matt at the back, and then we'll go VJ, and we'll do a couple on this side as well. Go ahead, Matt.
Harry, you'll be aware of the talk about Brendan's position coming into this tournament after what happened in Australia. Did that performance in the second half of that match show that you're still playing for him?
Did what, sorry?
Did the performance in the second half of the match there in the chase show how much you're still playing for him as a coach?
Yeah, I've said plenty of times, he's the best coach I've ever had, best head coach I've ever had. The way that he speaks to everybody, the way that he's got an aura in the dressing room, everybody looks up to him, and the things that he did in the game as a player was unbelievable, and he just carried that into his coaching. The things that he's done over the 4 years that he's took over has changed English cricket for hopefully for the best, and yeah, like I said, he's the best head coach I've ever had.
If the ECB chiefs, people above you, asked for your opinion on whether he should stay, what would you say?
125%.
We've got VJ, please, at the back, and then Cricinfo at the back as well. Take about 4 more after this. Go on, VJ, please.
Harry, can you please reflect on your wicket, the ball and the catch? And in the final analysis, 1 for 33 by Bumrah, how much was the impact on the final outcome?
Yeah, he's a very good bowler, arguably the best of all time at the minute, and yeah, he's been very good bowler for a long time. The Indians fielded extremely well. That catch was arguably one of the best catches I've seen as well. So yeah, hats off to them.
Back of the room, please. Back left for us. Then we'll go to Simon, and then we'll do two down here to finish off. Go ahead.
In the end, Jacob brought it to one stroke, just 1 6. In the end, nearly that. Can you talk about, you've played similar innings in your career, what happens in a T20 in the pressure, when the pressure keeps building up and you still are in that zone as a batter? And can you relate that to what Bethell did today?
Yeah, he was in his own bubble, and it's an amazing feeling. You feel like you could hit nearly every ball for six, and it was one of them innings tonight that he's pulled off, and it was a ridiculous knock. And like I said before, he should be extremely proud of what he's done tonight and this winter. He's been phenomenal, and he's going to be a very good player for England in the long run.
Simon, one here, and then we'll finish up. Go ahead,
T20 cricket is very difficult tactically for a captain. I think you haven't much time to think. How do you think you've done in this tournament as a tactician, and how much has Baz put into the tactics that you've gone into the field with? How much of is it you and how much him?
I feel like I've done fairly well, to be honest. I'm quite an instinct captain. I make decisions on the field, and we've been getting a lot of messages from Baz off the field as well. And our partnership's been good throughout this competition and since I've taken over. And yeah, we got on very well. And like I said, the communication throughout the competition and before this competition has been outstanding, and long may it continue.
Here at the front, please. Yeah, go ahead.
Harry, hard luck today. Just wanted to know one area and aspect which you guys have done well tonight is this against the Indian spinners. 7 overs, 99 for two wickets is a very pretty good job, I believe. So could you please throw a little bit of light about the planning you did against the Indian spinners, like most of your batters playing Varun Chakraborty mostly on the back foot. So if you can just tell a little bit about the planning you did against the Indian spinners.
Yeah, it's funny because every time we get asked about spinners, you're usually slagging us off. So it's nice to have a compliment about it for once. But yeah, we identified that Chakravarti's miss is probably short, and Bethell put him away early on. And as every bowler does, he tried to go a bit fuller and he hit him for 6 back over his head. And I think it's just the cricket smarts and just trying to figure out what their bowling attack's trying to do, and the matchups as well. So if you're facing a left-arm spinner as a left-handed batter, that's your matchup. You've got to try and take that over big.
Last question, Sydney, please.
Yeah, Harry, I know T20 cricket is all about batting, but when you get such belter of surfaces and bowlers are reduced to mere bowling machines, as a captain, how hard is it to sort of manage the bowlers, manage situations? Because at the end, again, today the margin was 7 runs in a 250-run chase.
Yeah, it's tough, and when the opposition are going the way that they were playing extremely well, and like I said before, we misexecuted, and the ball was going out the park, and you've just got to try and take your time. I know that T20 cricket's a quick game, but you've got to try and make the most of the time that you've got to settle your nerves, or try and stay as calm as possible at the top of your mark, and you've got to be really all in with whatever delivery you're trying to bowl that ball.
Okay, we're done. Thank you, everyone. Cheers. Thank you.